Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Monsters of Etheria, as you can see on the screen right now, and I know I'm really late to this thing, but also the update is actually about to disappear in a couple of days, so if you haven't already done the Easter event, or the hunt skins, or you hunted for the hunt skins, kind of weird how you pronounce them, but basically we're going over the Easter event skins, which I think actually, if you look at their actual names on the monsters, they're just called Hunt for some reason. I'm not exactly too sure why they're just not called Easter, I guess because I've already have an Easter skin on some monsters, but basically, also in this video I'm going to be going over how to get every single one of these Easter skins, which also, I should mention as well that some of them you can't actually play, like for example right now I know one of them is Spectrability. You can't actually use Spectrability yet, but if you do get the Spectrability one, it will save you the Easter event skin until Spectrability is re-released into the game. So once you get it, you can also equip this one. Right now, though, you can't actually play as it until it's been released into the game. But I thought I'd quickly mention that. Anyway, let's hop straight into the skins and how to get them. Okay, and so for the first monster is going to be Boxlink. For this one, I believe it can spawn in this barrel over here. I'm not really too sure if it can spawn in any other barrels in the game, but basically just going to check the barrels and you can tell. You can basically tell if there is a box in it, but it is thus, for the building for me specifically, it was in the orange house, or behind the orange house in spawn. So is it for Boxlink? Okay, so next up then is B Hero. For this one, we have to go to the Axe Tree. So I'm going to speed this part up and I'll see you whenever I get there. And as you can see, there's the egg, and once you grab it, there is B Hero. Okay, so next up then is Floral, which also is going to be in the desert. So now we're going to go to the desert, so I'll cut back to whenever we get there. Okay, so once we're in the desert, go towards like the temple and go to like the very front of it, and then we want to basically go into like the building to the left of it. So as you can see, like right here, like the entrance, you want to go into this building right here, and also in the corner will be the feral egg. Okay, so next up then is Floral. For this one, it's actually on this mountain right next to spawn, so we're going to quickly go ahead and climb that one. So let me quickly go ahead and climb up these ladders really quickly. And also once you're up here, pretty simple. Just going to touch it, and you get yourself Floral. Okay, so next up then is Chromite. For this one is actually going to be inside the cave, again, next to spawn. So again, fairly easy for this one. Just go through this, and it'll be next to like just some coal, I guess. So it might take a little while to get, because it is like pretty vast, and like there's quite a lot of clutter in here. But also we can just go through here, and we'll find Chromite, which is actually right here. Actually, didn't take me that long to find. Nice. Okay, so next up is going to be Carrot Pinch. For this one, we actually have to go towards the desert. There's a little acid pit. So if you don't know, it's right next to the desert, so we're going to go over there. So I'll speed this part up. Okay, so once you are here, you can actually see that there is a few crates. The Carrot Pinch egg will actually be inside one of these. I believe it's a blue one. Yep, and there we are. Nice. So there is Carrot Pinch. Okay, well, next up is actually going to be Tadball, which actually is the last one for the part 2. Also, I'll have part 3s in this video as well, so next up will be Theriault. But for this one, for Tadball, we have to go to the Sacred Trees, which also is kind of was towards the desert again, as the Carrot Pinch that we just went to. So basically got to go over there, so I'll speed this part up again. Okay, then once you are here, you can actually see that there's an egg in this little pond over here. You can just quickly go ahead and touch it, and you get Tadball. Okay, well then, next up then is Theriault. For this one, it is right next to spawn in the forest. There's a little, like, rocky formation, and it spawns there. Although, while I was trying to find this one, I accidentally touched it, so, yeah, but this one is Theriault, although I've already gotten this one. Okay, well, next is going to be Owen. For this one, it's actually going to be in the little stable barn area, which also, again, is right next to spawn. So these hunts so far are actually fairly easy, which I kind of like about those. I think they're actually called hunt skins, but I think most people refer to them as hunt skins, but they're basically like Easter skins. So there is how to get Owen. Okay, so next up is actually going to be Spectrability. For this one we have to go to the mansion, which also again is right next to the desert if you don't know where it is, but you can just follow where I go if you don't know where it is. Also, again, for this one, I already touched it by accident, so yeah, it won't pop up, but this is Spectrability. So once you're at the Haunted Mansion, you have to go to the top floor, and also then go into one of the master bedrooms, which is going to be this one right here. Also touch it, and you will get Spectrability. Okay, well, next up is actually going to be Lycaix, or Lycaix, however you want to pronounce it. For this one, you have to go to the Stonehenges area. That's like kind of near the Sakura little trees, I guess. So also got to head over there now. Okay, so once you are actually here, it's actually just sitting on top of this rock, which I'm hoping that I can just climb the rocks, which yeah, you can. Okay, that actually makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, you have to just basically spawn in something and just fly to it. But that's Lycaix done. Okay, so next up is going to be Overland. For this one, we actually got to go to the little, I say little, it's like the workhouse, whatever you want to call it, the Steam area. I don't know what to call this thing, man. The, whatever this is, okay, you want to go to this building over here. I don't know what it's called, but I forgot. Oh, the power plant. I'm such an idiot. But basically, for this one, also just gonna go to over here, and there is Overland. Pretty simple to get, to be honest. Pretty out in the open. Okay, well, next up one is going to be Tadball. For this one, we actually have to head towards the swamp area, and there's little, like, huts, basically. It's just in there, so let's go to the... I was gonna say desert. No, let's go to the swamp. And once you are here, also you can go inside, and it is right in the corner, and that's how they get Tadball. Okay, so next up is actually going to be Flyden. For this one, it's actually underground, and it's in the same place where you get the ancient flute, if you know what that is, and also you can just go ahead there. But basically, I'll show you, but I'm going to speed this process up a little bit. Okay, then, so once you are in here, you basically don't have to go through any doors. You can just look through the windows also, see, so also it's a corridor, not the room, that's not a room either. And here we are, a room, and also if you are wondering, that's how to get the flute, but the egg is right behind here, and that is how to get Flyden. Okay, then next up planet is going to be Taxa Kid, which actually is in the desert once again, quite a lot of them around the desert, and this is actually going to be the last one that you're going to need if you follow this sort of video in order, I guess. So anyway, let's go to the desert once again. Okay, so once you're here, as you can see behind this wall, you can see that there's an egg, I guess pretending to be a little cactus, so also you can touch it, and that's how to get Taxa Kid. So that is actually all of the monsters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.